Hey everyone, it's the Dr. Jason West program, and I'm so excited to share with you Diane's story about beating headaches. Like, no one wants to live with a headache. And so people come in with cluster headaches and tension headaches and migraine headaches and hormone headaches. And excuse me. And you're going to hear Diane's story about vestibular migraines that she's had literally like for 2 decades. She got diagnosed as a young girl and she started having these problems. And then she came to the office and we had such a really good outcome with this. And I'm excited to share her story with you. It's about Diane beating migraines. Now, if you want additional information about migraines, there's free replays at drjasonwest.live. There's also a free headache report. I'm so excited. You could just follow the link below. If you go over there, it says patient success stories on Thursday night. It's about vestibular migraines. We put together a really nice ebook. Shelby and Dr. Nelson and I, the provider group at the West Clinic, and it's how Diana beat migraine headaches, but it's also gives you some really good information. Also, I'm just going to go through a really quick review. I'm going to show you Diane's story. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you what we did to help her and go through a real quick hormone or headache report. So without further discussions, let's move over to Diane's story. And here it is. Everyone, it's Dr. West and Diana just sharing a neat story of hope and healing and health. It's just great. We did a 3-month follow-up with Diana today, and she told me some really neat things about being able to do stuff that you couldn't do before. So you got to tell everybody what it was. So first of all, let's talk about being able to work.
Yeah, so before when I would work, I used to come home and have to take a nap before bedtime, and I wasn't able to function. I wasn't able to fix dinner for my kids, and just within the last 3 weeks, I worked 2 days in a row and came home and didn't need a nap and was able to just fulfill my duties as a mom and a wife and individually for myself.
And that's such a neat feeling on my side when someone comes in and says, "Hey, I'm normal."
Yeah.
And I asked her how my normal is, and she's like 90% normal. So, and then the other thing is tell them about the skiing, because that was really cool too.
Yeah. So I was able to ski a full day with my family, and it was so fun. And I just remember I came home and cried because I was so happy that I was able to do that.
So Diana, how did you feel before you came into the office? How were you functioning?
So I wasn't functioning. I would wake up 2 hours later, take a 3, 4, sometimes 5-hour nap, and then just lots of Diet Coke to get through my days, and it just was a repeat, and just
and was
not
there
functioning.
Was there a medical diagnosis before you came to see the West Clinic?
I did get diagnosed with vestibular migraines, and so those were kind of debilitating. I did have a stretch of my life where I went 4 full months without being able to drive, and we live out in the boonies, and that really put a damper on my life because I had to call and ask people to drive me places and my kids places.
And then when we started treatment, the migraine stopped.
Yeah, completely. I did not have a single migraine during any of the treatment.
And then what was really fun is the treatments that you responded to. What treatments did we do in the office?
So we did IV vitamins, and
vitamin
infusions. And then we also did neural. And neural was my favorite. And actually my favorite was the Crown of Thrones. I felt so good after that. So
what she's talking about is this is the nerve reset therapy with chronic healthcare conditions where you get the nerves to open, close, and reset. Because sometimes your nervous system develops a memory and thinks that's normal. So she was living down here with vestibular migraines. We did the nerve reset therapy, and all of a sudden she started to become normal. The neural therapy, it's fascinating you say that it's your favorite because it feels like little bee stings. It's not the most comfortable treatment, but when you see outcomes like this, people get excited to get the treatment. So someone comes in, vestibular migraines. They started when she was in high school. We started the treatments. They've gone away. We've done a 3-month follow-up. she's remarkably better. She can work days in a row. She can go skiing. She can do the stuff that she wants to do as a mom and a wife. It's just an amazing story. Dianna, is it okay if I share this with other people?
Yeah.
All right, so Dianna and Dr. West at the West Clinic with a story of hope, healing, and you are not your diagnosis. There's treatment options that just because you haven't heard about them doesn't mean they don't work, and Dianna's a perfect case. We'll see you guys on the next video. Okay, you guys, so Dianna beats migraines by doing some nerve reset therapy. By the way, I apologize for everyone. I got a frog in my throat and I had a cough. I'm so embarrassed that we had a listener saying, hey, Dr. J, you need to elbow cough. I apologize. All right. So what do we do for migraines? There's so many different natural solutions. If you're tired of over-the-counter medicines or need an alternative to prescriptive medicines for migraines, like, let's do something about it. So a couple things. Number one, it's so nice to nutritionally support one of the most important glands in the body called the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland sits in between your eyes and in between your ears in a little bony cup called the sella turcica. And what that organ does is it tells the adrenals what to do. It tells the thyroid what to do. It influences the hypothalamus. And just like your muscles, if you use your muscles too much, I shouldn't say that. When you go to the gym and you use your muscles, what happens is they start to get bigger. And the pituitary gland can do the same thing. If you have a hormone imbalance, you have too much stress going on in your life, what happens is that gland in that cup, it tries to get bigger and it doesn't. It can't go anywhere because it's confined by bone. So if there's a nutritional way to support the pituitary gland, this is such a safe and easy and effective way to help with migraines. There's also some things like quercetin, the white willow bark, nitrous oxide healing factor that are all considerations. And by the way, if you'd like our free report on headaches and migraines and stuff like that, just head over to drjasonwest.live and you can register on the side of the page. It says, the free patient testimonial thing. There's a free masterclass every Wednesday. There's a free report available for you on migraines on Thursday. It's over on drjasonwest.live. But also I wanted to share with people the concept of neural therapy. This is a little bee sting therapy that we did for Dianna. And you take a special type of B vitamin, a little tiny dental needle, and you inject the acupuncture and the meridian control points, the widest circumference of the head. And what it does is one of the most breakthrough treatments that I've learned about for migraines, because what it does is it makes the nerves open and close and reset. And it's so good for chronic headache problems. That's what we did for Dianna. And she's like, literally, I can ski for a full day. I can function. I can drive. I can do the things that I want to do in life, all because we reset the nerve. We did some vitamin C infusion treatments. We supported the pituitary gland. And that is the type of outcomes that you get with migraines. If you would like information on migraines, just follow the link below. Here it is, the free headache report on drjasonwest.live. Every Thursday, we do a patient success story. I'm excited to share with you the success stories for next week. And we're going to put some little tickers and some teasers up on social media. Also, we're so excited to share with you our masterclass on Wednesday. Remember this, you're not your diagnosis. There's a person in there. And if you help people to get balanced, you can get their energy back. You can get their life back. You can help to restore their energy and vitality. That's what we do every Thursday night. I'm Dr. Jason West and the West Clinic team. If you'd like more information about our amazing medical success stories, you can go to the West Clinic online. We have a blog. We also have a daily dose vitamin H. We have a YouTube channel, a Facebook channel. And what we want to do is spread the word that there's a person in there. There's not just disease. This is Dr. Jason West. I will see you guys next Thursday with our next patient success story. In the meantime, here's to your energy, balance, and longevity.